executive order signed and the announcement they just made. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, let's quickly talk about the announcement that they made. They did exactly what we anticipated. So here's the deal. Yesterday, the public health emergency declaration was expiring. Well, guess what? They came out yesterday and said, "Everybody, we are going to extend it for another 90 days. There's no way that they are going to allow it to expire yesterday. It's going to be extended for 90 more days until January 11th. So January 11th is the new expiration of the public health emergency declaration. Let me briefly run through why this is a good thing. Number 1, for those of you who are located in the roughly 20 states right now that are sending out the extra allotment for your SNAP benefits, that will continue unless your state discontinues it or stops that, because they can only do that provided the public health emergency declaration is in place. As of right now, that is reason number 1. Number 2 is just a few days ago, Medicaid is ending for about 21 million beneficiaries. 21 million beneficiaries who are potentially at risk of losing Medicaid coverage. You don't need to worry at least until January 11th, because they cannot kick you off of it until at least that. Provided the public health emergency declaration is in place, you can't be removed from the program. However, once it expires, then we are looking at about 21 million people being removed from Medicaid coverage. They also did mention a couple of things here. First off, they will be giving us a 60-day notice prior to the public health emergency declaration actually expiring. That means in about 30 days from right now, we should be getting a notice if they are going to allow it to expire on January 11th. If they don't give us the notice, then we can anticipate it will probably be extended. So I want to take that into consideration. And one last thing they said about this is that as a result of the COVID cases that they expected to spike this winter, they extended it out. Alright, let's quickly talk about the executive order signed by President Biden today. So President Biden also signed an executive order today calling on HHS, which is the Department of Health and Human Services, to explore more ways to lower the price of prescriptions for the elderly and basically everybody with the low income and fixed income beneficiaries. A result of the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, a bill that was just under $1 trillion that was passed and signed into law a few months ago. Within that one, they had some Medicare provisions there to make sure that Medicare beneficiaries were only paying up to $2,000 out of pocket for prescriptions. So within that bill, they basically said Medicare beneficiaries will pay no more than $2,000 out of pocket for their prescriptions each and every year. If somebody is living on a fixed income of $900 a month and you are paying $2,000 throughout the course of the entire year on prescriptions, that's a huge percentage of your income, right? However, at least they kept it somewhere, because without a cap, it could have been anywhere. So as a result of that, they did cap the out-of-pocket expenses for Medicare beneficiaries at $2,000 in the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, the big bill that was passed and signed maybe 3 months ago or so. However, the president signed the executive order today calling on HHS, Department of Health and Human Services, to look for more ways to lower the price of prescriptions. So this actually could be a good thing too, because we know prescriptions can be very, very expensive. Ultimately, it's like $80 for a 30-day supply. It's very expensive, and sometimes it can be way more than that. So the effort behind the executive order today is to find ways to lower prescription prices for those people that need them and rely on them. because right now, unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that are foregoing the very important prescriptions items that they need every single day because inflation is so high and prices have risen so much on literally everything. Unfortunately, people are cutting back and trying to find ways to get by these days and put more food on the table and just make sure they've actually eating. And as a result, a lot of people are foregoing their prescriptions. It's a sad situation. So these are some of the things that are going on right now. But again, as I continue to get further information on this executive order or any other signed by the president, of course, I will keep you posted on those. And of course, as I do get any more details on apparently the surge of COVID that is expected to be coming as a result of what they said yesterday as they extended the public health emergency declaration. As I do get more details on that, or as I learn more information from Congress on bills and packages, proposals, and amendments and reforms to very important fixed income benefits, or anything else about extensions to the public health emergency declaration, I will keep watching everything closely. So anyway, I will keep you posted with anything I find out there. Until next time, enjoy your day. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will catch you later in the next video.